Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Elm Creek. We'll stick with the whole pig idea. This field here, I'm kind of thinking that we could join it together so that we got a longer field and bring it wider as well and take it up to about here. You do have to be careful, I've noticed in the Haut-Baileron map, if you're too close to the road, you don't get windrows and that being left behind. So I think maybe we could come out to about here, and that would be it. So we could join that together and make that into one big long field, or we could turn this into more yard. I was thinking that this would become yard. We got our bridge right there to get through, and then there's another track that we can get through that way. So we'd have one field there, and one field up here. I'll put a machinery shed in here, and this is going to be yard. We'll put an extra storage bit here for silo, and maybe we'll have some bits that we can buy, but then we want to go into the map, and now we need to have a look around and see what we want to buy. So there's field 52 over here, which I thought was probably a good one to get. It's close to these others, like it's all connected together, at least I think it is. Construction. 52. Yes, it is. It's connected together. We got the lane that comes out here, and that comes into it, so we don't have to go out on the road. And that's the bit that I want, is I want to make sure that we don't have to go out on the road. That's why I don't want to buy anything over here. Yes, we could just, you know, come down the road and go across, but I'd kind of like to keep our field and farm all on the same side of the road if we can. So we got that up there. Then there's another road that comes down here. Now, this is a much smaller road, so I wouldn't be averse to taking some land over there. But we've got this one here first, and we've got this one here, and then there's another one across the stream over here, and another one over here as well, and then field 55 up there. So we've got a selection of fields that we can buy without having to go across any roads at all. And I do like the fact that we have to go sort of across this stream in order to be able to access them. There's a small bit of a farm over here that we probably wouldn't do a lot with if we had it. If we're able to remove and sell the... I don't think we can because there's a van in the middle of it. So even if we could sell these, with that one being right in the middle of it, I think that would make life difficult. So let's go and have a look in here a minute. And we go to farmland. You get field 51 there. You can't buy that bit there. That's not a purchasable piece. So you got 51, which is 90,000. That one's 114. 3 is 140. That's 180. That bit in there is 118. And that one there is 140,000. Then you got the ones across the road over there. We'll leave them. So if we kind of focused on these... We've got some big fields here, which means that we're going to want to upgrade our machinery. We're going to want to upgrade a few different items so that we can make use of these fields and get them planted in good time, and then also get the pigs dealt with. So that means that field 47, we'd very quickly want to change that over. Field 44, we want to change over. And our yard is going to be here, so we have that field out there. I mean... Yes, I am tempted to turn that into yard as well. Maybe have the pigs up here rather than out here. But I do love the idea of having a field there. Not quite sure. But we're going to need more loan. And then we got to figure out what machines we want. So we definitely want bigger things to plant. But first up, we go up for our loan. So we're going to do that in a minute. So... I can't press and hold. I've got to spam it. It's going to take. I'm going to take out the full loan. I'm going for a full 10 million. Right, I said I was going to take out a full 10 million. I've increased it by a million, which means that I've just clicked 100 times. I don't really want to do another, like, close to 1,000 clicks unless we actually need it. So we're just going to stop there for a minute. I will need it. There's no denying that. So first up, we're going to want another tractor. Now, we've got quite a few John Deeres. I've got one... Massey here, which is that one, slightly older one. And then we've got that John Deere, we've got that John Deere. Is it just two John Deeres that we got? So it's the 6R series right there. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go with John Deere's in this series. I know that not everybody likes them, but if I kind of want to focus mostly, well, not all of it, but this one I'm thinking we'll go with some John Deere's to start with. This is a US based map, and John Deere is the big machinery dealer in the US. Yes, there are others, and yes, John Deere doesn't have the massive market share that it once had, but it is still top of the list. So, at least I believe it is. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm quite happy to be corrected on that. So, what have we got in here? We've got the forklift. One. Well, actually, I tell you what. That's a shallow cultivator. Right there. This one here we can have for 45,000. That's pretty cheap. I mean, it does require 500 horsepower to pull it, but we're going to buy that bad boy. That's on sale, we'll buy it. And John Deere header there, that's half off on the John Deere header. We'll go for John Deere combines as well. So we'll take that one. That's a 12-meter corn header. Does that fold up? Yeah, it does. It does fold up. Look, you can see the hydraulics on the top. So, it's because some of them didn't. We'll buy that one as well at 54,000. Okay. We'll leave these. I'm not going to necessarily do root crops in this series. I don't really know yet. Tractors, then. Have a look at the garage. We've got these 3 tractors at the moment. So, I'm going to want some more tractors. In order to be able to do this, in order to be able to run our farm properly and effectively. These are all mod tractors. And yeah, I will be looking at like Deutz and so on in later series. But for now, we'll stick with the whole John Deere thing. So we'll go with some wheel weights on wide tyres for this one. And Trelleborg, Michelin. We'll go with Michelin tyres, I think. Wide. And wheel weights, they're even wider. Okay, I like these. Slightly rounded on there as well. I like this. Front loader attacher, no. Engine setup. So it starts off at 280. That's 300 horsepower. We've only got one option. So we've got a 300 horsepower tractor right here. And I'll put GPS on this one as well. So I actually really love the fact that it adds a GPS thing up there on the roof of these tractors. It doesn't do that with all of them, but it does with this one. And we are going to go with Type 2 in here. Oops. There. And I'm going to call this one Senlayer. Senlayer. I don't know if I got a Senlayer already. Well, we'll just say Senlayer 01, and then we'll kind of work with that there. So we'll go with that one. No other options that I want on that one, so we will buy this bad boy for 261,000. That leaves us 641. I'm going to need more money. So there's that tractor, and then we're going to large tractors in here. So we've got the 7R series, the 8R series, the 8RT, which is the tracked one, and the 8RX over there, and the 9R series there, and then there's the 9RT and the 9RX. There's a lot of John Deere options, all kinds of options in here, really. I actually like that we've got so many different options in this. So that's our 305 horsepower. We've got different designs. You've got the EU, and then you've got the US design. That is weird. Do you have to have that in the US then? You have to have these things stuck out the side like that. That is weird. And what's going on with this? What's happened to the 3-point linkage? Equally weird. This is strange and alien to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's scary. That goes up to a 388 horsepower tractor. We're not going to do that one. We've got the 8R series there. Then they change up a bit. So we'll go with the biggest standard type tractor, which is this one. That is some bonnet that thing's got on the front. Yes, I will take the... I don't like the US design. I'll be open and honest about it. I don't like the look of that. That just looks weird to me. Alien and weird. But I'll take it anyway because we are in the US. configuration 3-point or front weight. We'll have the 3-point. We'll have the 3-point on the front. Wheel weights, twins, narrow twin 2, or wheel weight. Oh. If I go with EU design, does it have different ones? No. Michelin just has those 2 designs. Continental has nothing but twins. Mitre says wheel weights, narrow twin. Okay. Narrow twin. So you don't have a lot of options. So I'm guessing then that the standard wheel is actually the equivalent of the wide wheels, because, yeah, otherwise why? So that's 326. We can go to 357, 388, 420, 458. That's a power shift. So that's the most powerful tractor is this one. If you look, actually, if you look in the cab, yeah, it's changing because that's gone to a power shift. So it actually changes the inside layout of the cab depending on the tractor model. That is really cool. I will put the GPS in there as well, so that's an extra 15,000. And this one is going to have a license plate saying Frithgar 1, like that. Okay. So that, with all the extras, is going to cost us 366,000. That's a 458 horsepower tractor. So buy that one. The one, what do you call it we went and bought? If we're going to have a look here, the cultivator that we went and bought there, that set us back about 50 grand. That one says it has a minimum requirement of 500 horsepower. That means that our tractor that we've just bought isn't enough. We're going to want something bigger. So, I mean, we've got all these different options. I don't particularly like the tracked ones. They're really, really sensitive. And they go all over the place and you have too many accidents with them. So I'm not going to get one of those. We've got a 9R right here, which does look very cool. That's the EU design, and that's the US design. What's the difference? I see. The EU has got these warning symbols on it. That's a great big thing there. Right, but anyway, that's that one. It does, the engine setup goes up to 670 horsepower. So that's the 9R series there. We've got the 9RT, which is a tracked one, and the 9RX over here. 9RX, I'm assuming is no different. You got 3 meter. Oh, I see. You can have 3 meter tracks, so you stick them out a bit. You got wide tracks, standard tracks. Design, US design, that doesn't have the warning on it. The tracks are the same. The engine is 670 horsepower, so that's very similar. I'm going to go with wide tracks on it, because I think that's pretty cool. And I'm not going to have a GPS on this one. I'm not going to bother with that. And a license plate on here, we will say... Born... dash... wild. Okay. That's 511,500 euros. I don't actually have the money to buy that just yet, so I got to take more loan out just so I can get the tractor. Yeah, let me deal with getting some more loan in a minute. Okay, the loan has gone up to 4 million. That gives us 2.7 million to play with. So let's go back in here and we get this last large tractor that we were looking at, which is going to be the John Deere 9RX right in here. So we go US design, the largest engine setup, 670 horsepower. I want wide tracks on that, no GPS, and the license plate here was born-wild. There. Okay, and buy. 511,000. So, we've got tractors. That's tractors dealt with for a little bit. I was going to look at maybe using the versatile here at some point. Engine setup. goes up 665. So, I mean, this is a really cool tractor. I actually like this one, but no, we're not going to go with that one at the moment. Next, I'm going to want a combine. So we've got a few options for combines. Yes, we will stick with John Deere theme. So there's a whole load of mods here. We've got, this is the base game John Deere that we've been given access to, which is that bad boy right there. So we'll design EU, US. A lot different there. A lot of the reason that those are so different, I think, is because we've generally got narrower roads in the EU, so it's a bit more difficult to get them around the various fields. So pipe design, design 2. We've got some extra length on that one if we want it. There's not a lot of other options. This thing has a 16,200 litre capacity tank. You got the ideals over here. They're slightly bigger. And then we've got some Lexians here. I've got a Stevie one right there that's 240,000 litres. And we could very well switch to a Stevie one a bit later on. Then there's a whole load of modded ones that we picked up. That's 22,900 litres in there. This one, same capacity. Actually, I want a tracked one, because I think tracked ones look pretty cool. So I'm going to go with that one. We got this John Deere right here. This one's quite pricey compared to the others, but I think it's the one that we want to go for. So that one can go up to 27,000. So we've got Continental brand right there. So first up, we've got factory foldable extension. Oh, I see. Right. This is all the different bits. Factory foldable extension is the... There. Is the tank on the top. I thought they were talking about the extension on the back, the grain auger. So we've got this one, the Mora X, that puts us up to 18. That's 16,200 litres. This one here is 18,800. Then it goes bigger again with 20 tons or 19,100 litres. The Mora Tip Up. The Mora Extra Large is 27,400 litres that we can have in there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 27,400 litres. Yes, I will have a slice of that pie. Thank you very much. Wheel design. There's all kinds of wheel designs. We've got design here. EU1 for the first one. So that's the warning symbols on here and on the back. EU2 is one warning symbol on the front and two on the back. There's not a lot else that is changed. There is a warning symbol on that side there with the EU2. EU3 moves the warnings up there. And you got US design, no warning symbols, and you got these weird bits that stick out. Yes, they're weird to me. Aussie design. What's the difference with the Aussie design? Kind of want the Aussie design. Oh, oversized. So you got the oversized sticker, and you got oversized on the back. Because these bits are similar to the US design, I actually like the oversize warning on there as well, though. So we're going to have that. So we'll go with the Aussie design on this one. Light configuration, we've got standard lights in radio, standard lights in premium. Okay. I don't know where the radio bit is, but I didn't even see the radio. Is that something in the cab? Yes. Oh, wow. Look, I don't know if you can see over there. That changed there ever so slightly. I don't think there's anything else that's changing, but I mean, the level of detail on this mod is amazing. Deluxe, let's just go with deluxe lights. We go with deluxe lights. It's extra 16 grand for those. Design. Oh, see, look, we got ×9 demo on the front. Demo stickers. John Deere in default tanks. Where are we? Demo stickers. Demo stickers and logo in tanks. Okay, I don't want demo stickers. Let's just, we'll go with nothing on that one. A rear hitch. Static left side hitch. Extensions. No hitch at all. One on the left. Static center hitch extension. Oh no, so we have One on the left. Why do you want one on the left-hand side? I don't really get that. What would be the advantage of having it on the left-hand side? Someone explain that to me, because maybe I'm being a little bit slow. I don't really understand why you would want a hitch on the left-hand side. What advantage would that be? I'm being a little bit slow. I need someone to explain that to me. And you got, well, it's on the left, and then the hitch goes into the middle. I don't really know. Anyway, we got a long pipe here. This is a short pipe with a foldable spout. Long pipe, long and folded. Oh, I see. Yeah, the two different types like that. We'll go with the long pipe on there. Rear axis, standard, wide. We'll stick with standard numbers. Oh, that's so you can number your fleet, so if you've got more than one combine. We'll only stick with the one combine for a minute. Main colour, we can go with the black like that, so that it's not all glaring green. I think that's going to be pretty good. And then we've got this, so let's go Grain King. There we go, this is the Grain King. Okay. It says none. Why is it saying none? Don't tell me that. I've put it on. Don't tell me I got none. Or is that a design thing? I don't know. Anyway, there's a whole load of options that we've gone and taken there. There's no... oh, the wheels. Wheels. The only thing that we haven't looked at is the wheels. So we've got... Let's just click through them a minute and see what options we got. Change his tracks, wide tracks, spaced out tracks, tracks go wider. That is really oversized, that one is. Wow. That sticks out a long way. I'm going with those tracks like there. We're going to stick with the Continentals and we'll go with these wide tracks like that. I think that's pretty cool. So let's buy that bad boy. $635,000. That gives us $1.6 million left. There's going to be a whole load of other stuff that we're going to want. First up, we're going to need... Well, I think... there's all kinds of things that we're going to have to kind of like buy it as we need it, a lot of it. But one that we will get nice and early is a seed drill. So that one there is an 8-meter seed drill. That only has seed. The Amazon over here has seed and fertilizer. That's good. The Amazon Citan. And this, though, these machines use seed crops. This isn't a direct drill. I don't understand why the Amazon isn't a direct drill. I know the other one was, but why aren't you? So, I mean, we've bought the big cultivator, so we could use that. That's a 6-meter one there, and that one is an 8-meter. This is a 6-meter direct drill with fertilizer and seed, which would be a pretty good one to have. And then we've got this one that we can cultivate, and it also does fertilizer and seed. So I think we'll buy this one here. We've got wheel setup. There's no other real options other than going through these. Let's go with BKT wheels this time. License plate. I'm not going to worry about that. And I'll buy that for $206,000. Okay. Back. I'm not going to bother getting any other seed drill just yet. I might do later on, but we won't yet. So that's the seed drill. We've got a cultivator. We'll figure out the rest as we go along. So right now, there's our new fleet. I've got... You know what? There is one thing that we're going to need. Almost forgot. Overlooked this. It would probably help if we had a header. We bought this brand new John Deere combine. And we've got these two. So is that one there that we can choose? Or that one there that we can choose? Now, I don't know if the John Deere that we went and bought... Like, if I click on there, does it tell me which is the recommended header to go with it? And it doesn't. It used to do that. There was something about the last version of the game which was really good. It gave you a recommended header to go with it. TM2000 or TM600. Is that right? No, that's not the name of the header. The TM700. TM700. Let's see if there is a header in here for the... Well, that's not a TM700 at all. Got a CLAAS here. No, there's no TM700. Okay, so we don't know which one it's got to be. That one is 15.2 meters. That one is 13.7 meters. So if we got the biggest combine, let's have the biggest header. It's just going to make life a bit easier for us. That is 15.2 meters wide. That's a big old header. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we'll buy that bad boy right there. Okay. Come out of that one. We've got Dynaflex over here, power flows. And I thought I had... We do have two CLAAS ones here by Stevie. And they're basically faster. It's 11 miles an hour instead of the usual slow. I got one there, which is done... Oh, these are both 6. Oh, they're just standard mods. Not Stevie ones. I've got one Stevie header at the moment. There are others. I know there's others kicking around. Header. I'm going to want a header trailer, aren't I? Where's the header trailers? Down the bottom usually, aren't they? There we go. John Deere header trailer. Have we got a special John Deere one? We got that one for things. No. I guess we just go with one of these. Probably going to be that one there, like the biggest one. I don't know what the difference is between these two, though. I got that one. This is the CLAAS stuff. There isn't a specific John Deere one. There's various different types of trailer here for headers. Got the N35, N60, N70, N60. I guess that's maybe for a corner header and this is for a standard header. Spare wheel. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll add in spare wheel. Why not? And I'm not going to worry about the license plate. So I'll buy that one there. Now, there's something really cool I want to show you about headers if nobody is aware of this. And this is really, really cool. I actually really love this feature. So I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to get that hooked on. Like that. I mean, I shouldn't really be spending too much time worrying about the combine and stuff like that at the moment because we have other things that we want to do. And we will do them. Right, if I go up beside the header right here, I believe this is, it still works. Pipe out, this is supposed to be what it'll do. Unfold, enable. I thought you could load it. I thought you could automatically just load the header onto the trailer. Although that header looks too big for the trailer. Maybe that's why. I really did think that you could do that. Maybe you can't. Or maybe it's just because it's a mod, but there are you can with some of the headers you can just put the header onto. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.